what up, peeps? This is Mathl3t3. We are continuing our RimWorld expedition here. Alright, so we're pretty much done with the first day. Well, they're sleeping, I guess. And for tomorrow, we've said we want a couple chairs and a dining table. Because they will get debuffs if, let's see if it says it here. Needs? Yeah. 8 without a table. A little mood debuff. -3. So actually, this is really cool too. So they have all these different things that the not really colonists, survivors, I don't know, care about. So they need food, they need rest, joy. Oh, I need joy. It's gonna tell me tomorrow that I need a source of joy. So a lot of them, or some of them, will get joy from their work if they have that double flame on any of the activities or jobs. And so that'll be nice. But otherwise, we should do like. What's it called? Man, I can't remember at all. Going crazy. Oh, joy. Wow, I'm dumb. Alright, so we're gonna build just a little horseshoe pin, okay. We'll build two. Oh, and you can choose the resource that it's built out of by right-clicking. So I can do silver, steel, or wood, but wood seems like the most prevalent resource right now, so oops, I don't want that. Okay. Oh, and I think I fixed the weird glitch at the bottom here. I just ended up making it full screen, so I hope it doesn't crash on me, but I don't think it will. Anywho, I also want them to harvest some berries, just a little extra food. Won't hurt. Actually, yeah, that's fine. And maybe cut some more of the trees too. Okay. So it didn't. So if I just say cut trees, chop wood, it'll only pick mature trees. So it didn't pick this one, this one, this one, this one, this one maybe, or something like that. But if I say cut plants, then it will. But it'll also get the grass around it. Or if I just select it and say chop, then it will. But I will only get, I thought it might tell me, I don't remember, less wood, if any at all. Let's see on the fully grown ones if it tells me, or more fully grown. So 77% grown. Lifespan, mass? No. Alright, I don't know. I'd be curious to see if we get wood from this, but either way, I still want it cleared, and I don't want to wait for it to grow before we can clear it. The other thing we're gonna need is a longer term food source. So that's also under zones. Let's make it, actually I think this will be my little, yeah, so since I'm already destroying all this stuff, although the berry bushes you don't destroy, you just pick the berries and they grow every few days, but, so maybe I should keep the berries? I want like a, I don't know, 8x8 plot or something. Oh, and we can speed it up because they're sleeping. I don't care about that. I don't want to make it too far away from this stuff. I think I'll do it here. So zone, growing zone, 8x8, perfect. Okay, but put it back. Oh my goodness. Okay, I put it back down. Oh, I paused it right now. But new lovers, Mathl3t and Jane. That's really quick. They must be, I don't know, somehow very compatible or something, because usually it takes like a year in game or something like that for them to be lovers. That means though that now, I think eventually, or maybe in like a day or so, they're gonna get a debuff and it's gonna say like I want to sleep with my lover or whatever. So what I could do is build double bed and then they can both sleep together. And I might do that eventually. Maybe this will be my living quarters or something. Actually, yeah, I like that. Maybe I'll dig this out a little bit. Living quarters. Yeah, let's do that. So they'll want to stay together, and then eventually, I think if they do, they'll get married. I'm not sure if they have kids. I've actually never gotten that far before, so maybe. Okay, so they're building the chairs now, which is good. And you can actually look at the quality of the chairs too. So this one's awful, which means they'll get like a discomfort, I guess, debuff, or comfort debuff. Comfort. So gained by sitting or sleeping on comfortable furniture. So we can also look at the beds too. Awful, poor, poor. So maybe we should build a copy of this awful one. And also we should have another bed just in case, but actually cancel that and build a, see if we can fit a, there we go, a couple more in there. I think you can put them side by side, but then they might disrupt each other when if they walk in after the other person's asleep or whatever. Okay, so growing zone, oh, we have to pick what we want. So rice will grow really fast, which is nice, of course, but I don't think it's quite as nutritious. Corn will take forever, but it's much more nutritious. And potatoes somewhere in the middle. We can also do cotton if we want to have clothes and trees and things too. Or if you want to build up your beauty stat, you can do roses and daylilies, I think. I think we will do rice. Although we have a bunch of meals. Do you think the meals will last long enough for the corn to grow? It's not fertilized. Let's stick with rice. Let's do the quick growing thing. But I also need now... Okay, let's build some more structures. I think I'm gonna put a door there and there. Roof, everything too. Okay. So it's definitely beneficial to use the rain to your advantage. Let's do that, I guess. And then we'll put a door here. What was it again? Mathl3t and Jane. Okay. We'll see if I can remember that as we go on. But it's kind of annoying now that there's sort of dirt floor and trees inside, which is strange. So what I want to do is put floors down. And I'm just going to use wood again because I have, well, a ton of wood. So not quite enough for this project, but once all this stuff gets cleared, then maybe we will have enough. Although we need wood for that too, so it might be close. Let's tell them to get a little bit more wood. So I think what I'll do is I'll turn this into the dining room. Make this just bedroom, like dorm room sort of, or apartments, I guess, something like that. And then I also will need like a cooking area. So I think I'm right next to the field, because they'll cook whatever's held there. So let's just start with walls, and then maybe a door, a couple doors. How do I want to do that? Let's just do one right now. You can always build doors over the top of the wall that already exists. Same thing here, I just want wood floor. Not enough stored, but that's okay, we're going to clear this wood, so. Okay, so she's mining. She's going a little slowly, but that's okay. Okay, good. Now they have a table. So hopefully, like, does it say 8 with a table, or does it just not say 8 without a table? Yeah, so. Oh, and a decent dining room. Nice. Apparently this room is decent. I don't care too much now about decoration and how much they enjoy the rooms and everything, but if you do, you can click down here, and it'll give you, like, per tile how good each thing is. So I guess, is that a good chair, maybe? And then everything else is just 1, which is pretty good. A lot of things are negative, like this rock is -16 or whatever, so that's pretty good. Or you can just click on the item that's in there, and it'll say, in a slightly impressive barracks with a score of 54, which is sort of arbitrary, but whatever. Let's put a lamp somewhere too. We might take it away later, but I want to keep this lit, otherwise they'll get a debuff for being in the dark for too long. Is there anything else to gather? Oh, I want them to pick this stuff up. Can I force them to? Oh, no, cancel. Oh, actually, no, I do want these to be hauled. Eventually we can turn these chunks into steel. we can sort of refine them into steel. I need to put someone else on a little bit earlier hauling. You're the hunter, so you're probably not doing too much right now, so you can... Oops. You can haul. And then... We're not doing any cooking right now. We'll just make it 2. That's, you know, slightly more important for both of the people. Same with cleaning. Okay. Let's fast forward a little bit through the night. Because they just sleep. What you can do is tell them when to sleep, when to work, when to do joy, and when is just sort of free time to fill whatever needs they have. So this is how the default is, which is what, 8 hours of sleep and 16 of anything. So usually what I like to do is sort of mandate joy hours, otherwise they might get sad really fast. So this way for the first 2 hours they'll, I don't know, play horseshoes, there we go. Or they can just relax. I think that's what, yeah, Kate is relaxing socially right now. Let me think. Some of your colonists could have the nocturnal trait or something like that, and so you can set their sleep schedule so that they sleep during the day and are awake during night. Otherwise they'll get a mood debuff. Let me think. I mean, I guess this is good for now. What some people do is they only set 1 hour of sleep at like whatever, midnight or 1 or 2 to sort of reset everyone's day and make sure everyone's asleep at that time. But then they leave everything else up to the pawn, as it's called, itself. So they do anything for the rest of the hours and just sleep for 1 hour. So they'll still sleep for, you know, 8 or 6 or whatever hours they need. But they don't have to stay in bed for this long, or they don't have to do joy now if they can wait until later to do joy or something like that. Okay, so our little notes over here say we need defenses and we need meal source. We are going to be attacked fairly soon. They usually do that in the first couple days. So the defenses that they're talking about are security, so sandbags. So I can build like a wall of sandbags and my people can hide behind it and then shoot from it, which is nice. Maybe I should do that. Just, it does take a lot of steel, but it's probably worth it. And it's nice to have this choke point, you know? So they'll sort of funnel in here and then we can shoot them behind our sand wall. Or I could actually wall it off with actual walls, but then they'll, I think, eventually try to like mine through and destroy my walls and doors and stuff. So I'd rather just leave it simple right now. I could also build traps if I wanted to. Oops. Oh, you can't build within like the edge of the map, because otherwise you could be really unfair and just put, I guess, just block the whole thing off and then nobody could visit you ever. But it says now we have a visitor, and it also says he might have a few items to trade. So if we want to trade, we can find the person that has the best like social skills, I think. Why can't I find it here? Not that. Where's just character? I think social will give you the best deals, so... Ooh, looks like definitely Jane. Oh, right. So I'm gonna send Jane and right-click to trade. How do I have low food? Oh, because all this food. Okay, that's fine. They're gonna bring it back soon. Okay. And need meal source means I need a stove, campfire, or a nutrient dispenser. And so I'm in the process of building a stove here. I think we'll have enough food, enough of those packaged meals for a while. So I start with 500 silver, and he's selling pemmican, which is just some horrible food. Medicine, which I have a bunch of, and beer. I don't really want to buy too much beer, because then my colonists or whatever will get addicted to it. And they do get a joy boost from it though. So you can set it so that they only have like 1 beer a day or something like that. But now I think I want to save my money and just not trade, which is fine. He'll hang out for a little bit and then leave after a day or so. Okay, so this got roofed, which means stuff like medicine is no longer deteriorating. But things like food that should probably be refrigerated. They will deteriorate if they're outside at all. So keep that in mind. Eventually, I'll build a like a freezer for food, hopefully. But now, oh, you can actually. I meant to say this earlier. You can explicitly tell people what to do too. You can say, "I won't do this now," but oh, he disrupted their sleep. That's really annoying. But I can right-click and say prioritize if I want to. So it's kind of like you can micromanage as much as you want, but really what I like to do is set these properly, and then I feel like I don't have to micromanage too much. So I also just want to... So berries you don't have to cook, which is really nice, but if I hunted these and ate them, hunted and killed them, we would have to cook it. So I think for now I just want to harvest some more berries. Again, I have those meals, but berries last a while if they're covered. So, and you don't need to cook them. So, alright, fast forward a couple hours until the morning. So they're gonna do a couple hours of joy. I could leave it at. I think what I'll do is this. That way, if they're like on the other side of the map, or even farther away, they'll hopefully come back for joy, and they'll be close to where their bed should be. Otherwise, they might be on the other side of the map and then need to go to bed and have to walk all that way. Then I don't know. We'll see. Okay, 8 more meals that need to be picked up. Oh, some more silver too. Okay. Hopefully they'll get to those soon. They deconstructed whatever was here, I think. So it must have been steel or these steel slag chunks or something. You can deconstruct that too. There's some steel. Okay. How much steel do I have? 551. Okay, great. It seems like a lot. Maybe I should start using steel walls and stuff, but I feel like it runs out pretty quickly once you start getting more machinery. So, okay. As far as hunting goes, I think you can look up whether the thing will fight back. Oh, you can train animals too. I won't do that yet. Where is it? It's like, am I dumb? Am I dumb? Mathl3t3, that's interesting. Yeah. Maybe that's wildness. I don't know. Anyways, I think there's a way to tell if they're likely to fight back when you hunt them, but you definitely don't want to hunt these yet. At least they're boomalopes, and they'll explode on death and start fires, so... Which I guess isn't a problem if it's raiding this much, but a lot of times they'll just start to fire, and then their body will burn up in the fire anyways, and you won't get anything out of it, so... Oh look, more berry bushes right next to me. Let's go ahead and harvest those too. So we're still waiting on these. I wonder what we're waiting on. You're still hauling, and it takes a while because there's a lot of trees and marsh and stuff to walk through, but once we get all this stuff out, we won't really have to leave our area much, which is nice. Okay. And I do want them to haul these rocks away, otherwise it'll keep... Okay. Oh, I have a setting that I would recommend if you are playing, where it pauses the game on any, like, bad alert. I don't know what. Critical alert, maybe? So a local chinchilla has gone mad and it'll attack everyone it sees. So it paused it, which is really nice. But back to this, I want to haul these, otherwise my beauty score will go down for these rooms eventually when I build them. So. Okay. Let's jump to the location. So here's the mad chinchilla. Pretty close. So in order for them to fight, you actually need to draft them first. And then you can tell them explicitly what to do. This wall doesn't exist yet, so I'll just kind of hide behind trees if I can. That looks good. Okay. Let's see how fast the chinchilla is. I might catch up with my person before they get back. But Right now we're just sort of gonna cower from the chinchilla and hopefully kill it. There we go. Actually, what I want to do is send out my melee fighter, and hopefully the chinchilla will go after him. Yep. And then I can just sort of kite, not really kite, just run around while the chinchilla gets shot by. Oh no! Okay, it's moving a little bit slower now, which is nice. Oh, whoa, my goodness, it's almost dead actually. But anyway, so that's nice. Once it gets shot like once or twice, it'll be slower anyways. But it was pretty speedy in the beginning there. Okay, shot again. I thought it said it has really low health. Usually it says, oh there we go, death in 10 hours. But it's still moving, so I need to keep moving my guy too. There we go. And I'm going to unforbid it so that we pick it up and maybe we can get some meat out of this chinchilla. So Kate's going to haul it, I think. But we don't have anywhere to butcher it, so we need a butcher table. Production? Butcher, okay. Right now it's outdoors, but I think I told them to put a roof on it. No, I didn't. Okay. So there we go. So they'll roof it. I don't think roofing costs resources. Let's speed it up a little bit. I can't quite remember though. Okay, I think I'm gonna let them chug. I have a lot of tasks for them. More hauling and then a bunch of gathering and building. And I don't want to get them too messed up. Okay. Actually, I think this is what I want to do. I want them to work during this time. So they're still getting those 2 hours of joy. Oh, and you can copy and paste. So I could have just done one, and I can copy and paste, but whatever. So what's cool with this sort of unkempt stone floor that is currently ugly at -1, what I can do is smooth it. So I don't have to put down any floor, I can just smooth it into nicer stone. And it actually, I think gets a higher beauty than wood does. I can't, oh no, it just goes to 0. I can't remember. But either way, it takes a little while, but it's definitely worth it instead of replacing it with wood, I think. Alright, are they all asleep? Nope. Go back to sleep, or eat, or whatever you want to do. Okay, so I bet we're going to be attacked by like a raider pretty soon. Next couple days. So I hope we can finish this. If not, I can force them to. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. Again, we didn't really set it too challenging, so if I feel like I'm getting back in the swing of things, I might do that. One settler challenge or whatever that I've made. The start with nothing challenge. But anyways, I think that'll do it for today, but thank you so much for watching. This has been Mathl3t playing RimWorld, and I will see y'all on the other side.